So no one's gotten any closer than this. So I'll give you a tiny little 180. That right there is the local restaurant bar on the corner. Then right here we've got a little bit of a roundabout, which is pretty much in the center of the island. We've got a school over here, a little public school, and right here is my home for 2 weeks. The window on the right is my little bedroom. Hello! How are you? You okay? So I'm in a cemetery here, and I want to show you something that I think a little interesting over here. Let's start on this end. So we've got the name Betancourt right here, and then when we come over right over here, we also have Betancourt, and then when we come over here around the corner, we also have Betancourt. We have Betancourt, and then we come over here, we've got Betancourt. I think everyone here is related.
When you get down into the cave,
look, it's another falls guy.
until you get to the end where you will see a funeral that smells like soup.
You'd have to be regulated.
We're going into the twirly town. Echo!
Yeah, it's better, let's take that.
Echo! Echo! Echo!
You're making a face up?
I'm telling you. It's a lot.
Might be a bit heavy. Drink a little bit of water, okay? Don't let so much water come to the soil. So
Come on, let's go. Why aren't you plugging your nose? I said, why aren't you plugging your nose?
You're crazy.
Yes, it'd be done too.
Now it's time to go for a hike. Hello there. How are you? If you enjoy peace and quiet, and very few humans, very little traffic, and lots of nature, this is the island you need to visit. So apparently, peak season, when the tourists are all here, there's still only a few thousand. Like, I think under 2,000. There's very few people here. Everything's so peaceful. I love it. Did I forget to mention the amazing views? From the cave that I just came out of, you can see my little village right down there. This is actually where I'm staying for 2 weeks, right in the center of the island. So the size of the island, you're looking at about a 3-hour walk, maybe a bit more, from the one end of the island to the other by length, and maybe a 2-hour walk by width. So it's not a big island. That time involves the hills and the volcano. And if you can't find a place to dry your seaweed, no problem. Just do it right in the middle of the street. Why not? After I explore this beautiful, colorful little village, I'm gonna head all the way up to the top of this mountain you can see over here, to the little tiny lighthouse way up there.
Your legs out on the water? Yeah. Your toes up. Nice. Good job. Good job.
Instead of taking the windy road all the way up, I've decided to cut through the fields. Whew. Well, most people are way down there at the buffet, but way up top here, this guy, how's it going? You all right in there? Well, I made it to the top. Farol is the name of this lookout point, and the lighthouse is right around the corner. Uh-oh, the police are coming. Are you the police? What about you up there? Are you the sergeant? How are you? No? It's okay. You guys gonna join me on my exploration? No? Alright. Now, if I forgot to mention earlier, the weather changes drastically. It's sunny for 1 second, then it's raining, and then it's hot, and then it's cool, and then it's sunny, and then it's raining, all within a couple of minutes. But it's beautiful. Good morning again. Time for some more exploring. It is another tropical, blue sky, sunny, warm day as usual. Time to do more exploring and visit the second largest village on the island. Have I mentioned the beautiful views? I think so. So I'm currently in a small little town, as you can see here on my map, and it's a little bit of a beach here, a tiny fishing town, and also there's a wall that actually goes around the side of it, which I'll show you in a second. So this wall runs mostly along the shoreline. As you can see, you can walk along the wall. It runs pretty much around the town. And on the other side of the wall is the public beach. Right here in the corner we have the local retirement home. If you like some scenic views, just take a stroll along the wall. This map gives you an idea of the island. I'm living right around this area, so I came all the way down along here. This is the town I'm in, and I'm walking along here right now, so it is to the east of the island. And there's the entrance to the beach. Alright, let's use this billboard to practice our Portuguese together. Here we go. We got Parque Natural da Graciosa. See, that's easy, but what's this say? Il Rio da Praia. Some of it's a little tricky, but it is a nature reserve island. As you can see, apparently you need special permission, go out a couple times a year only, and there it is, way out there. It looks super beautiful. Like I said earlier in the video, if you like peace and quiet, beautiful viewpoints, lots of nature, and about 7 tourists, then this is the place to come. It is very, very quiet. Welcome to the tiny little main square of this tiny town. Apparently there's a festival this evening, so they're setting up the flags. They've already got a small stage, as you can see right here, a little bit of a dance floor. I'm gonna come back tonight and check it out. Good morning, time to explore a tiny little village in the middle of the island. As I've mentioned many times in other videos, I love visiting cemeteries. I think as it reminds me of the meaning of life. It ends. You have one life to live. Live it, because you end up here when it's over. It's amazing how many people have said to me during my journey, aren't you afraid of retirement? Aren't you afraid of when you get old, you know, having money for a nursing home, planning old age and blah, blah, blah. And the only way I can sum it up is I'm really not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of not living. So make your list and do it, because it's all going to end anyways. Hello. How are you? Hi. Hello. Hello. Hey, sweetheart, you want your belly rubbed to look at you? That's a good girl. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Wait, no. Come on, down. Wait, come on. Right, come. It's alright. It's alright. No. Shh. Good girl. Good girl. So at the top of some little street that has no name and basically absolutely nothing on this street, except at the very top there's a little mini church. Probably has the best view on the island. Check this out. Who's this? Hello? Who are you, random person? So while I sit here and enjoy this spectacular view, I'm going to introduce you to some people that I'm staying with. So this is my good friend Gal. Say hello, Gal. And behind, this is João, my Portuguese friend back home in Ottawa, Canada. So I came to visit the two of them. Hey? So we're spending a couple of weeks on the island exploring around. They're showing me lookout points, different highlights. Do you have a favorite place? Favorite thing? Favorite cow? Lapas. Do you speak English? Do you speak any language? Are you shy? So let's do top two. Top two things that you don't like about the island of Graciosa. Top two that you don't like.
Graciosa.
Graciosa, sorry. Graciosa, she corrected me. Graciosa. Two things you don't like.
When we almost get killed by cars.
Crazy drivers, okay. And what's the second one? That's it? Just the traffic?
Yeah.
Two things you love about the island, absolutely love about the island.
Playing with my friends and going to the beach.
Going to the beach, yeah. And the views? What about the views? Views are great. Here's a good map that shows you where we are. We've come all the way up this road here to the top. This used to be a volcano, and a lot of people have actually been curious what's inside the hole. It's kind of grown over. You can walk around it, as you can see, which I'm going to do in a second.
And this time be careful with the pinch stuff.
Okay. It's like a giant mouth. So this path I'm on goes all the way around the whole thing, but it doesn't get any closer than this because it's all really fluffy bushes and you don't know where it's going to give out and where you're going to drop. So no one's gotten any closer than this. These green bushes are very cool because they're all exactly the same. Some are short, some are tall. They're very, very fluffy and you cannot see where you're going to drop. Okay, so I'm hiding in the bushes. Let's scare them. Found another path that goes quite a bit further down. Oh, now we're getting really close. Alright, this is about as far as I can get. The path ends and the bushes get really loose, so if I go any further down here, I'm going to completely fall through these bushes into the sinkhole. Welcome to the tallest peak on the island. Just hanging out, enjoying the view.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
This wall is so loose that they're able to cut little tunnels for little boat garages. So I am back at that square I mentioned earlier. I said I was going to come back for a festival, but it's not actually a music festival. It's more of a procession, a religious parade that's going to happen soon. Everybody's starting to put these colorful blankets in their windows. It is Sunday afternoon, so church is in right now. It is absolutely packed, and when everyone exits, they will do the parade down this street. There's the church straight ahead. It is absolutely packed, and there are people standing outside on the street, as you'll see in a minute, getting ready for the procession to exit the church very soon. So band number 1 has finished, and apparently band number 2 is coming around the corner. Band number 2 has stopped in front of the church. And here comes band number 3. Well, band number 3 is complete, and up top we got a couple of teens enjoying the party with their beers. Well, apparently there's 4 bands. Here comes number 4. We're doing a hike all the way to the top. We made it to the top. Woo hoo hoo! Yeah! Let's climb this thing. Look at this teamwork.
Hold on here, hold on here.
Fantastic teamwork.
No, don't go put it out.
Well, these poor cows are lost. They came running down the highway and we thought they were with somebody, but they're not with anyone. You guys all right? The truck pulled up. One of the owners jumped out. I guess those are his bulls or his cows. Time to introduce you to something that the locals call Whale Island. There it is, a giant whale. Well, I'm gonna say this, if you're walking around this lighthouse at sunset and it's quite dark and you decide to walk over towards this little thing, you might want to be careful where you're stepping. And somebody came to say hello at the edge of the cliff. Oh, be careful. That's a long ways down. It is now time to explore the, let's call it, big city of the island, but first I'm going to go up to this lookout point and see it from above. Now you can't see it on the camera, but this is really, really steep. Holy cow. So on my map it shows a round theater in the middle, at the top of this mountain, with 3 little churches wrapped around it. Let's see. Apparently it's some type of bull ring and there's something going on. Well, I didn't come here to see this. It's interesting, but being an animal lover, I'm not a big fan of this, but hey, they tease them, they taunt them. Well, I was not expecting to see that at the top. That was kind of cool, kind of. I'm not really into teasing animals for game, but hey, it is a cultural thing, so I understand. I'm now going higher up the mountain to find these 3 little churches or places of worship. Well, I found number 1. Well, church number 2 is surrounded by bull watching cars. Here's the back of church number 3, and we've got quite a view from up here. From up here we have a nice view of the bay. Also a nice view of the football/soccer fields. And a beautiful view of the big town of Santa Cruz da Graciosa. Time to head down, explore the whole town, and get myself to that Graciosa sign right there. I purposely chose to come here late in the afternoon so I could get some evening and nighttime photos. From this vantage point you can see the mountain that I walked up and the church at the top, church number 3. Have I told you that I like cemeteries yet? Yeah. I think I like cemeteries because they're so peaceful, very quiet, which I'm surprised because people are just dying to get into here. Get it? All of the sidewalks around this whole town have this beautiful pattern. Now that's the perfect Christmas tree. One thing you will notice shortly as I get closer to the center are these giant beautiful trees. They have crazy trunks and they're very tall. Here's one of those trees I was talking about. You can see the size of the car next to it, and they are big, big trees. I have reached the main square, but I'm going to wait until dark to show you most of this. But until then, I'll show you some other cool old stuff. So I came here the other night with my friend and he showed me this thing and he said try and figure out what it is or what it used to be. So it is solid, but apparently once upon a time it had a little opening. And what it was is there was a phone inside for the taxis. So back in the day the taxis would park on this street right over here. People would call this phone and off they went. It's an old taxi phone. As I walk around I will show you some of these funky old trees that are scattered all around. Look at the size of this one. Wow! This will give you an idea of these trees. Take a look at that tower and take a look at the tree. And this is the tiny little downtown park. Well, before it gets too dark, I might as well show you this. There's two of them, man-made ponds. Apparently there used to be a little island and some grass and stuff in the middle, which attracted birds, and there were some swans, but they removed it all. There's one big one here, and as you can see way over here, there is another one. And now these two ponds remain empty. No fish, no birds. They're still nice, but nothing in them. Now this is just my opinion, but if they opened it up, put a ladder going down in and made them swimming pools, public swimming pools, that'd be pretty cool, but they're completely closed off. They're not used for anything. And these old trees even have hands reaching down for you. Welcome to the main roundabout and the main square. The good old bandstand.